Hey, I hope you're all doing well. So today I want to talk about submission. I read a lot of articles and comments and posts and on the pages and wherever. People are struggling with their submission and how to find them and what it is and try to find fit a box and I can absolutely understand that because it drives me nuts in the very beginning to find a box that really fits me. And it's okay not to fit in a box. Be just yourself. You might have traits from whatever, little service up, but it doesn't mean you are. Because all the labels just help. They are just there to help to find the category. You to define a category. That doesn't mean you have to fit in that box. It means that it could be just be yourself. When I'm being asked what type of submissive I am, I said I'm just a submissive. Nothing else. I have preferences, I have tendencies, and that's it. But in the core, I'm just a submissive. I'm not a service sub, I'm not a pred. I might have preddy traits, but it doesn't mean I'm a pred. I have middle tendencies, but I'm not a middle at all, or a little, or a service sub, or whatever. I have different traits and preferences. I do. And it depends on your partner as well. Just because you're, for example, just because you're a service up with one dominant doesn't mean you're a service up with the next dominant. Because he does not trigger this inside of you. So submission is different for anyone. It's very personal. And it's actually not something you can compare to anyone. People get jealous when they read posts and see all these cheesy memes about how submission has to be, submission is a gift, and all this stuff. And they are wondering why it's not for them. Because they try so hard to fit in that box. It's unreal. And that makes it even harder to find themselves and actually be themselves. Be yourself. Be what you are. Don't try to fit in someone else's box. You cannot wear someone else's shoes. They don't fit you. And I learned it a long time ago, and I was really struggling with it. And once I got this, it helps me a great way. I could relax. I could accept what I am. I could accept what I'm not. I was not jealous on this stories or on this cheesy memes or whatever. It doesn't bother me anymore. I am just me. And but that brought me to the next question. Sometimes I couldn't feel my submission. So I was unsure of it. And I talked a lot to my dominant, and he pointed things out to me, and he said, that is submission, what you're doing. And I was like, oh, really? For me, it was just normal things, like cooking his dinner, bring him the food, taking care of his laundry, things like that is very normal for me because I'm raised that way. And I never thought of it as a way of submission. The only, when I was thinking about it, I was, I'm not a submissive at all because I don't do submissive things. I couldn't even tell what are submissive things. And the only thing I could think of was when I taking off his shoes. Okay, that's a submission act. And I was like, okay, so I'm just a taking off shoe submissive, I guess. But then he pointed out what I'm doing, and yeah, these are all types of or acts of a submissive. It was hard to accept because it has not this big firework and everybody is looking for. It was just like this aha effect on me that I said, okay, I never saw it that way. Because for me, it was normal. It was things you do all day. That is what submission really is. It's in yourself. It's in the things you do. It's not forced. It's not put on you. It's not because someone told you to. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I know it's kind of hard to being told what to do. Yeah, I get that, but that's not the point. If your dominant is constantly telling you what you have to do, or this is not submission. It's not a free given submission. It's being told what to do, and you don't do it with desire. You don't do it with love, because submission is actually love. You give it freely to your dominant, and you do it because you feel it inside. And that's the point. You need to feel it inside and be yourself. That will help you to find your own submission and look at the things you do. I hope this helps you a little bit. If you have any comments and questions, reach out, leave a comment. No problem. Bye-bye.